Democrats just threw a shutdown party. Hakeem hosted it. Everybody on the Hill got an invite. They filmed it. Thank God they filmed it. Raskin showed up with a wingman and was like, "Is this it?"
He just texted me. Oh, I think we're on.
Hey,
All right,
there we go.
Good to see you.
Hear us now?
Hello, Maxwell. Hello, Hakeem.
Hey.
Thank you,
Thank you for joining.
your leadership.
It's all you. And we're speaking live to the American people over the next 24 hours or so.
Hips tried pulling off a Spartacus with a 24-hour shutdown live stream. But he couldn't talk that long, so he tagged other people in. The problem? No one could hear.
You can't hear me? I just wanted to say we are here this morning.
I can't hear anything. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Troy. I can hear you. And we're going to get that audio fixed.
Oh, Don, we can't hear you.
Hi, Congresswoman.
Hi, Don.
I just did not have my mic plugged in.
Once everybody was in the door and they could hear each other, Grandma dug into her purse and passed around sweets.
Jill was kind enough to bring some treats as we prepare to celebrate.
So there's
Halloween.
tricks and there's treats. Yes.
Show us what
Oh
you got.
my God. Yes, you can pull or you can choose, but we've got everything.
Yeah, gummy pineapple.
That's
White
a
rabbit.
that's a wasabi white rabbit.
Wasabi white rabbit.
Not everybody was able to get some wasabi white rabbit. Swalwell showed up. He traded Fang Fang in for a new boo thing and wanted to know, yo, where's MAGA at?
You got me? Am I here? I'm on here.
Hey, AB, what's happening?
Hey, Eric, how are you?
Doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing okay, all things considering. You know, I've been at the Capitol today trying to figure out what's going on with this shutdown.
Well, I'll tell you who you didn't see there.
Who I didn't see?
You didn't see a damn Republican.
Not a damn one.
In America, there are 40 million registered Democrats. Guess how many were watching Hakeem's live stream? 36. And one of those 36 was us. Not everyone showed. Shri did his own thing.
Hi, friends. I'm getting ready to do a telephone town hall on the government shutdown and healthcare consequences. Join me at 855-905-3294. Thanks.
They didn't show up to Hakeem's party or call into Shri's after-hours hotline because they were all at a rager with Bernie.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us for what I think will be not only an interesting discussion, but something of enormous consequence. Here's the bottom line. In a few hours, tonight at midnight, it is very likely that the United States government is going to shut down.
Bernie's video had 100,000 viewers, while Hips just had a few dozen. Pocahontas showed up to the powwow. Van Hollen came through with Margs. And AOC was even pre-gaming with Burn Dog in the park.
Hey, everybody. I was walking here in Washington, D.C., and who did I bump into? One of my favorite members of the United States Congress, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
One of my favorite senators.
A million Democrats watched Bernie and AOC. Bottom line, the country's like, Hakeem who? Almost half the country's never heard of Hakeem Jeffries. And the ones that have heard of him think he wears a sombrero. So now Hakeem's speaking Spanish.
This year, they've done nothing. Zip, zero. Stingy with De Niro.
DJ Jazzy Jeffries is just Kamala 2.0. The more he talks, the less people like him. Aunt Nancy was running out of gas like Sleepy Joe, so she force-fed him to the party and then talked trash about him behind his back. Nancy says Hips has a big head. And when the cameras are on, though, Nancy says Hips don't lie.
Democrats are united, wouldn't you say?
I think so.
We were in our caucus just so proud of our leader, Hakeem Jeffries, going in there making the case for the people.
She sounds like Jill Biden when she told Joe he did a good job at the debate. Remember, we're so proud of you. You knew all the facts. The party elders can barely keep it together, and Democrats are tired of respecting their elders. Boomers like Schumer are shutting down the government because millennials like AOC are jerking him around like he's on a leash.
They're negotiating with Representative Ocasio-Cortez because she's nipping at his heels. And, so the American people are being held hostage by Chuck Schumer's poll numbers.
Schumer's on thin ice, and the base has never heard of Hakeem. Bernie and AOC are about to take the party over, and they better make a move because everyone's moving to Trump's party. The White House was live streaming too. Clips of Democrats saying we can't shut down the government on loop. Hundreds of thousands watched. The White House says we're absolutely smoking them, for lack of a better term. Trump put Chuck in a hot dog bun and gave Hakeem a sombrero. And Democrats are posting cat videos like the internet just got invented.
Democrat kiddies want you to have health care. Republican kiddies do not. Republican kiddies control the Senate, House, and the White House, so they're using that to cut your health care and give money to billionaires.
We were posting cat videos in 1999. What are they doing? Trump's blasting mariachi music in the press room.
They were playing that mariachi music as well over the loudspeakers for all the press that was coming in and out of the White House today inside the press briefing room. Instead of backing off or apologizing for it, they're leaning into it. They simply don't care about that criticism.
CNN's waking up and realizing they don't matter. No one cares what CNN says anymore about anything. No one's watching them. And what's racist about mariachi music? It's Hispanic Heritage Month. No one's offended, only tampon.
This is really dangerous and it's really hard. And I cannot express to you the concern and the absolute bafflement and fear of our European allies asking me, is this stuff really going on?
Our European allies are calling Trump daddy. King Charles just hosted a slumber party at Windsor Castle. And what's dangerous about a joke? Calling us fascists and shooting us? That's dangerous. A little less dangerous, but still a big problemo, spending billions of dollars on health care for illegals. A couple of Democrats admitted that's what they're doing. The others keep claiming it's a lie. Maybe this will jog their memory.
Raise your hand if your government plan would provide coverage for undocumented immigrants.
I saw Biden's hand go up. This is how CNN covered it in 2019. Democrats want to offer free health care to undocumented immigrants. And this is how CNN's covering it today. Fact check. Trump falsely claims Democrats want to give free health care to illegal aliens in government shutdown battle. Illegal aliens get free health care. Biden made sure of it. It's not even debatable. Well, I guess only on CNN.
People who are in the country illegally cannot get these subsidies that we're talking about.
Sure they can.
No, they can't.
No,
Sure
they
can't.
can't. It's
When they-
federal law, Scott,
who do you think? Who do you think pays when they go to the emergency room? It's the Medicaid
Scott,
emergency
go into
program.
the
They also
Obamacare
can't register to
subsidies.
vote, but we just found one in Maryland who was running the Des Moines
one.
school system.
Oh my God, one.
I mean, I'm telling you, you guys say these things can't happen,
I'm
and
just
then they
saying,
happen.
Scott.
Democrats are throwing shutdown parties and then lying about why they shut it down. Trump tried to give him a deal and a hat, and they said no. Not so young Sheldon accidentally showed his cards. Watch.
We'd rather negotiate with you after you've given away your leverage.
This has to be the dumbest slate of Democrats Washington has ever seen. The Art of War says you never attack from a position of weakness. And the Democrats have never been this weak. They have no leverage, no leadership, and no air cover. And they're asking Donald Trump, who ran and won on fighting illegal immigration, to give $200 billion of free health care to illegal immigrants. That's like Democrats shutting down the government until Reagan agrees to surrender to the Soviets. Not going to happen. As the White House says, it's almost Friday.